What's good, everybody? This is I Am Athlete Daily. I'm Kayla Brown, and I have my guys with me today, per usual, Brandon Marshall and Josh Bellamy. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, I'm kind of disappointed right now, Kayla. I was in DC. I caught some tickets from Vivid. I went to Maverick City concert, and later on that night, I look up and I see Bezo in DC. He didn't even tell me he was in the same city.
Dang, y'all could have linked up.
Hey, man. Man. Hey, bro, you gotta put me a little bit up there, dog. Hey, Bezo, where you at, boy? Hey, man, I'll let you know, man. I'm out here in DC. He was right around the corner from me too.
I would have invited you to the concert, but there was no smoking in the Christian gospel concert. So you wouldn't have been welcome, boy.
Who?
Maverick City was off the chain.
Hey, look, I'd have been in there too.
Same. I would like the invite. I like gospel music. I like to pray.
Well, Maverick City is they have like 16 more stops. It was super dope. It was a great experience. That was my first time ever experienced something like that. Usually go to church and it could be a couple hundred, maybe a 1,000 or so. There was almost 15,000 people worshiping. So that was a pretty cool experience for me, and it was an amazing show. Show.
Did you catch the Holy Ghost?
I ain't catch the Holy Ghost, but I definitely put my hands up.
Okay. You had the hands up.
You didn't catch the Holy Ghost, but let me know if you guys caught this. Over the weekend, Giannis and Jaylen Brown beefed out. Check out this. Man.
With the offensive foul, and then he fake shook your hand and pulled it back. Are you laughing at that? Do you think it's funny, or does that kind of piss you off?
Giannis is a child. I'm just focused on helping my team get away.
Man,
that's what we did tonight.
What do we think? What do we think?
Hey,
what do we think about Jay calling Giannis a child?
I don't think he should have called him a child, but he acting like one. He playing, man. He a big kid, bro.
He is a child. Everybody in the NBA knows he's a child. But if you watch this game, Celtics went on to win the game, but it got really chippy in the end. There was a moment where Giannis went to the bucket, and then Jaylen Brown shoved him. Yeah. Right, and he fell, and you saw Giannis looking up like, bro, what you doing? And I felt like it was a little get back there. And it also took me back to the old days, Kayla, of the NBA. Like, a lot of times people be like, yo, the NBA soft, they soft. But if you take LeBron and his little group out of the way, the NBA is kind of intense right now. Like, there ain't a lot of friends, and I like it. I love what I'm seeing.
This is exactly how I want my NBA to be, okay? NBA with a side of beef. This is what I like. I don't want Drake in the beef. I want players talking shit to each other every week. I want them doing childish things. It makes the game so much more interesting. You have LeBron James chirping at John Morant. We're doing the too little every celebration. Every time he makes a basket, I love this. This is great for basketball. I think that Jaylen is so serious all the time. It's like, take a joke, kid. Okay? Y'all won the game.
No, that was too much.
It's not that deep. He's not a child.
Deep.
Come on, bro. You go
in. Having fun.
Too aggressive. He was too aggressive, and then the man put his hand out there, and then you
That's right. Get up out of here.
That's why they win. They 2-9. They 2-9. What's their record?
Yeah.
Why are they 2-9?
Look, the Bucks are currently second to last in the Eastern Conference. Okay, 2-8. They are 2-8.
He's gonna be up out of there.
Honestly, Giannis could tighten up a little bit. I'm here for the antics, but also maybe win a game. That might help.
Yeah,
right.
2-9. Oh my goodness, Dame Lillard. I'm sorry, Dame.
Speaking up the place. All right, y'all. That is I Am Athlete Daily, and the show starts now.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
We talking about practice.
Come see me. I'm about that.
If it's gonna be an interview, I'm gonna conduct it. So I'll answer my own questions.
Come see me.
It is Monday, ladies and gentlemen, which means we have so much to discuss. B, what's in the news? Update us, please.
Yeah, update you. Listen, there's a lot in the news. Nothing that's too crazy. There's a lot of close games this past Sunday, and I'm going to start with the Chiefs. The Chiefs, they're undefeated right now. For everybody's been keeping up with the NFL, but this came down to the wire, a blocked field goal. JB, my question for you,
field goal.
Come on, that's supposed to be a little chip shot. There's
Easy.
something happening in Kansas City. JB, do they stay undefeated?
I think they do it. And it's so crazy because it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. You know, the late great Mercury Morris passed away, member of the 1972 Dolphins. And you know what he told them? Every year when they get close to a team doing, you know what I'm saying, getting close to a team being undefeated, they talk to him. And he told him, he like, hey, man, don't call me when the team in my town. Call me when they on my block. Call me when they on my block, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a coincidence he passed away this year. And, you know, the Kansas City Chiefs, they knocking. So, you know, hey, Mercury Morris, I know you up there.
What a great story. You know what? That's crazy. I've been around the game for a very long time. Never heard that story. Look, this could be the first time we ever see a three-peat, back-to-back champions in the NFL. It's never happened before. Who would have thought? If this happens, who would have thought it would happen this way? You know what I mean? Like, undefeated is crazy. They have a big game this week against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. Has Josh Allen even shake your head for me, Brian? Has Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes yet? Or that's a no? It's a no-go. He hasn't even beat him. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. If they get past this weekend, they're going undefeated. They're going undefeated. Josh, what you got, man? What else is happening in the news?
We got the hit in Miami, the Hurricanes. Y'all seen that?
No, we ain't seen no. Why ain't nobody watching no college football?
You crazy. College football crazy right now. Let's run that.
Okay, I see a face mask.
Yeah, he done face mask.
Bam!
We get the big hit. So they ejected this man for that. They ejected him for that. You think so?
Rightfully so. Yeah, targeted, bro. Like,
why would you? First off, he can't even really see. You know what I'm saying? He can't even really see that. He fell into that. That's kind of like the Jadeveon Clowney play back in the day. Bro, he didn't even see him. He really fell right into him, bro. And he smacked him, though. He smacked him.
Listen, it is what it is, right? A couple years ago, the NFL, and then also it cascaded down to the Little Leagues. Take the helmet out of the game. And we've been doing that. And if it clearly shows this gentleman putting his head down. Now, I see what you're saying, Josh. He spent around. We called this bang bang. It was so fast. But if you see it in slow motion, he clearly led with his head. He deserved to be taken out of the game.
Man, bro, that's hard, bro. But that's the difference between college and the pros, bro. It's a difference between college and the pros. The pros, yeah, you got to give a little more leeway. These dudes in college, they ain't pros yet. So we're going to have this type of stuff.
All right. Well, we are just 4 days from Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson at Jerry's World in Dallas. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, and you're seeing so much on the social media platform of Jake Paul's, Mike Tyson's leaning in. I even saw Cam a part of, all of the mayhem. The hype is building up. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. You see this, right? Like, look at this, man.
So I'm trying to. Hey, listen, that's my favorite athlete, Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson, yes, bro. He's an assassin. Like right now, look at Mike Tyson, bro. At this age, bro. Like, look how he moving and he's still playing. Mike Tyson finna knock you out, bro. It's over, bro.
You seen Deion Sanders? You watch Colorado State?
Yeah.
Colorado games, excuse me. You watch those?
Yeah.
Deion look good, right?
He look good.
That don't mean he can still do it, JB. He can't do it no more.
Whoa. We know
he can't do it no more. So now you throw Mike Tyson out there 60
Oh,
years
man, Mike Tyson is out there. We gonna see. Man, that's a real
if you're a betting man or a woman out there, go out there and put your money on if this is real. That's the question we got to be asking. That's what we should be talking about.
If they go out there like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson did, we're going to be disappointed.
Hey, Mike Tyson had a dope bar, though, a couple of days ago. He was talking about the fight, and he said, Jake Paul, he's manufactured killer. He's an internet killer. The internet made him tough. He looked in the camera with the little quivering little lip and said, I was born a killer. That made me believe it might be a little serious. It might be a little serious sauce on this one.
On that thing for real.
Who you got? You got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
You got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
All right, well, we got Game Fits up next, and we'll bring back Kayla Nicole Brown.
I just spotted Drewski trying to sneak a blitz.
Runs it on the stop.
Drewski, you want? What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up? What that is, a blizzard? No. That's a blizzard, boy.
I had a couple chips. Nah, ain't no blizzard over there.
Yeah. Don't sneak the glizz. Man, these are fucking hot dogs. Yeah.
Here we go, and now it's up, and it's time for our favorite segment. I think it's our favorite segment. At least it's our audience favorite segment, turning into the favorite segment. Game Fits. All right, presented by Vivid Seats. JB, a lot of times we talk X's and O's. Now we're trying to talk, I'm trying to sound like Kayla. The yeses and no's. What's Kayla's line? This is where we talk yeses and no's and not the X's and O's. Something like that. I'm going to throw to the first one, superstar, running back, wide receiver, playmaker, Deebo Samuels.
No.
Go ahead, Bezo.
Hey, you know we got to play that right there for him.
That's too much.
That's too much sauce. That's too much. Ugh. That's too much sauce. Boy, that boy walking out there with them little hoochie daddy.
Okay, cut the music. So listen, when you say too much sauce in the culture, sometimes it's like it's good.
B, come on.
So you signing off on this, or you not?
Man, no, man. Ain't no way we going out there. I don't know what Deebo was thinking. Deebo
had a
know
little,
me, but I don't know what he like. What made him think that?
If y'all haven't seen the video to the walk-in, y'all got to check it out. It looked like it was a little switch to it.
Hold on, no. He had the what?
He had a little switch to it.
He put the switch on the glizzy.
Hey, listen, that's one of those ones where he tried it, right? We got Kayla Nicole back. Hopefully she can stick around this time because this is one of our favorite segments, Game Fits. We just talked about Deebo Samuels. Now let's go to Chandler, all the way out in Germany. How about this one?
Let's see what he got.
All right, so as they waiting on Chandler, the last thing I would say on this is, I like the top. He fell at the bottom, Bezo.
Yeah, he did. What you thought? He oiled them legs up too. Deebo
he oiled the legs up. All right, here we go. We got Chandler Zavala.
Yeah.
Before the Germany game. What you think, Bezo?
I like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That looked very creative. I ain't never seen that before. I've never seen that. You know what I'm saying? I dig it, bro. I like the shoe game too. The shoe set it off. You feel me? Not too much. He ain't come with the boot looking like a cowboy. He came with a nice little Travis Scott vibe.
Listen, he tried it, right? This is a gentleman that's he's not used to being in this setting. He's not always on segments like this. He tried it. He made his way onto the board. But I would say to him is keep trying. All right. But now we're gonna go to his teammate. Let's go to Chandler's teammate, Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah is one of those ones now. He know how to put it together. What you think here, Bezo?
I like that. I like this one. When I seen this one, I was like, yeah. But he killed that right there. I like the bag game. I'm feeling the shoe game. Everything hitting. And when you come with that type of pattern on your clothes, sometimes people overdo it. Sometimes they overdo it. He ain't overdo it. He left it alone, plain Jane, killed it, bro.
There you go. I like it too, man. I like the Adidas. He had the bag to accessorize.
Yeah.
The glasses. I think he hit on the accessories, the bags, the glasses. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing here. So that's a big yes for me.
I like that the bag a little long. It don't look like the pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? He kept it down there like a luggage bag, like a duffel. They be having a pocketbook under the arm. Then they put it under the arm like the pocketbook.
That's it, bro.
B. No,
that's in.
No.
You know what it is? Them big checks. They getting them big checks. Them big checks come with the pocketbooks. When we was in the league, they wasn't giving the big checks. Receivers making $30 million now.
Yeah,
we wasn't making $30 million a year.
No, he put it all in the big bag.
All right, so let's take it to my homie. He was out in Washington. The Commanders had a big game against the Steelers. What do you think about Mike here? What do you think about this look, Bezo?
That's a very cool, calm, I'm about to go kill it look. You know what I'm saying? That's a movie script look. You went movie.
I say yes on this. That's movie script, like Wesley Snipes or something.
Yeah.
I say yes. That's the board. Again with the accessories, the hat, the glasses. I love it. You know, he didn't have to throw on the coat, but the coat is working. The jacket is working. I love it. It wasn't that cold in Washington. We were actually there at the same time. You got the Howard.
It was kind of cold. It was kind of cold like that. I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of cold.
It wasn't cold, bro. But anyways, he did it. It's November. He can get away with it. It was working for him. So now let's go to the next one on Game Fits. All right. This is QB1 in Chicago. Why are we putting up Caleb Williams right now? I feel like we should wait until we get some more wins on the board to start talking fashion with my man. He up here every week.
You've been up here 2 times, bro.
Excuse me, time out. I don't appreciate y'all going into Game Fits without me when you know that this is my segment of the show, like my favorite segment. And the fact that we're all the way down through the whole list.
Run it back then. We can run it back because it really wasn't that exciting without you.
No, it wasn't. For real. Let's run it back.
Go back to Debo. Let's go back to Debo Samuels. Let's at least give her that one. What do you think about Debo Samuels here?
Ooh.
Did you see this one, Kayla?
Huh? Yeah, someone said that he looks like a bisexual blade. Did y'all see that?
Wait.
I didn't say that.
Who said that?
I didn't say that. Somebody said it. It wasn't me, but they on the internet said that he looks like a bisexual blade. What? Right. Debo is on the run right now for the worst dressed player in the league. Week after week, Debo comes up with some mess that I ain't never seen before. And I need to know, does he have a stylist? Is this Debo doing this on his own? What were we thinking with the leather jacket and the short? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is this business casual? The loafer and the sock.
But was he thinking about that, like getting out the car, the whole ride to this? You know, you got to ride to the stadium, so it's like, damn, man.
I'll put this shit on. He said, I'll put this shit on.
Hey, baby, you think this shit's hitting for real? You got to ask her, like, baby, you think short's hitting for real? You're like, yeah, baby, you straight. You get out there. Now you walking up, you all on the news.
1 week we're gonna have to do the worst of Debo Samuels. I think we should do that next week. We'll have lots and lots of options to choose from.
Listen. I ain't gonna hold you from the picture. This ain't bad. No, if you watch the video, though, the video is when it turns into a problem. There's a lot going on in the video.
The
video is a lot going on in the video, right? So that's when it became a problem. For real, I'm okay. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie now. He came up out that bit like Shannon a little piece.
Yeah, pigeon toes. Thighs rubbing together.
I was like, damn.
Let's go to the last one.
Debo walking straight.
Yeah, last but not least, since you want to kick me out the chat, QB1 in Chicago, Caleb Williams. Lamar wore the same jacket, remember? And I said it looks like he was going on a 7-Eleven run.
He definitely did.
Ooh. Caleb decided to pair it with some puffer pants, which I've never seen before.
See, there he go with that.
I think everybody. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice.
So who won this? Who won that? Him or Caleb?
Lamar.
Why you say it like that?
Like if I had to pick a worse.
You ain't like the pants? You ain't like the pants over here?
I get it. It gets cold in Chicago, but like this is just dramatic. The puffer pants are ridiculous.
I feel like everybody in Chicago just need to put on all black right now until they start winning some ball games. Like everybody put a all black suit on. Don't be worrying about no fashion. Don't be worrying about doing nothing else. Let's just win some ball games in Chicago. It's all bad. You've been there before. You know how it is, Bezo. When you start losing in Chicago, boy, they start running people out of town quick.
Boy, they be blaming by everything, boy. Hey, boy. Yeah. Listen, kind of tires you got on your car. That's why you losing, boy.
They ran me up out of there quick, boy. I said, I learned my lesson with the media. I was out there playing all cute.
No.
The first year, we was winning ball games. Everything was going good. They was giving me free steaks. And then, boy, as soon as we start stinking it up in year 3, and I came with that same energy. They said, "Get B Marshall up out of here."
See ya.
Yeah,
you got to tone it down in Chicago when you lose. So hopefully them boys get this message. Tone it down in Chicago, or they're gonna run you up out of there.
Got to get off all that.
Tone it down, and tighten it up. Hopefully, we'll be able to tighten up. And next week, I'll be able to do the whole game fit segment. You think, guys?
Yeah, man. We missed.
Let's get it. We need you. We need you in game fits. I was struggling.
Thank you. All right, so that is game fits. I'm gonna take a break. Hand it over to the fellas. I want to know, guys, does Caleb Williams need to get out of Chicago? Players Only is coming up next.
You see where we at with it? Jets. What's up, my brother? I am athlete. We here, man, on the jet. Just got off the jet. Touchdown on the green. In the green. What you gonna tell the reporters at the end? Get out the way. Get out the way on first. You see what's going on? We in the building. Fucking Jets. The fucking Jets. We here. You see what's on my shirt? The big quarterback soccer. And we at the game. Y'all see where we at? Hey, B. You in the Maybach chill. There you go, Sauce. There you go, Sauce. That's my nephew. That's my nephew. That's my nephew.
Hey, man, Josh Bellamy here, man. After a big win, I need to see Aaron Rodgers. But if I can't get him, I'm going to the next best thing. Big Quinn. You hear me? That's what we going for. Stay tuned.
My dog in the know I had to come check you out.
I am athlete right here with Quinn Williams. Big Q, the big one, not the little one, the big one. This is my nephew. I just want y'all to know that, all right? Josh Bellamy right here. I am athlete with my boy Aaron Rodgers. What the people want to know is, after coming off an injury like that, that's almost some superhuman stuff what you're doing right now.
You know, when you face some adversity like this, it's just the power of will. I just wanted to come back so bad and be myself and get back on the field and play. Nothing was going to stop me.
I see you, Bezo. I see you.
Let's go.
You ready to go? All right, now it's time for Players Only. Kayla's taking a break right now, which she shouldn't be because she missed half of Game Fits, which is our favorite segment. But this is a segment where it's just the players, me and Bezo, breaking down Week 10, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ooh. Your boys, are you back in Chicago right now?
Man, I'm right down the road, B. I'm right down the road.
What's the feeling out there that the Patriots, they lose to the Patriots, they only put up 3 points. What's happening in Chicago, Bezo?
Bro, I don't know, bro. It's like a cloud over Chicago, bro. We just can't do it, bro. Like, this is one of the best rosters we had in a long time. You know what I'm saying? First, I think our quarterback need to realize we in the NFL. We ain't in college no more, Kayla. We can't be spinning around, jumping around, but we can't do that no more, bro. These people fast. Them people fast, B. Them big boys out there running 4-4s, man. He out there trying to do Fitz magic. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Out here, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
But how much of it is on the quarterback and how much of it is on the offensive coordinator or the offensive line?
It's on both. It's on both because Jaden Daniels them got less talent and they doing it and they don't got an offensive line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, it's all bad in Chicago right now, right? Like, you know, you've never had a quarterback like this. You've never been in position to take a quarterback like this. You go out there and you grab them. And then there was a couple quarterbacks to follow. You had Jaden Daniels, who's balling out in Washington, had a tough game yesterday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you also have Drake May out there in New England, right? And guess what? You lose to both of them. So if you're the McCaskies, how do you feel? Virginia McCaskey, and you know this, Bezo, when we were there playing, this was years ago. I was there, 2014, 2012, 13, 14, 15, something like that. And everybody in the building was just saying, we got to win it for Miss Virginia McCaskey. She's probably, 92 now?
Long time. They've been saying that for a long time.
They've been saying that for a very long time. I ain't trying to be whatever cynical here. But she ain't got too much longer, bro. Like, that's just.
So you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go, bro. I think the team too soft, bro. You know Chicago, bro. That's like a real deal. Like, you know, it's a hard-nosed football, bro. You know they rely on defense, big dog defense, and like that. So I think that, bro, they gotta start from the top. We gotta get the coach too soft. We need,
So listen, somebody's going to go down. It's not going to be Caleb Williams. I like the kid. I think he can play. I like his ability, not only on the field but also what he does as a leader. I was questioning their move to keep this coach going into this season, this offseason, but they did. I love the moves that they made, right? And we can't say it's because of a lack of talent, right? Now, the offensive line is wishy-washy, but you got playmakers across the board, right? Yeah. So it got to be these coaches, right? Like Jaden Daniels comes in and he's playing well. Drake May is playing well, and they're getting it together. So something has to give in Chicago. Let's go to Colorado. Shedeur Sanders, they're playing against Texas Tech, Bezo. You saw 2-1 do his daddy's dance.
He did daddy dance.
But then afterwards, you had the ball boy for Texas Tech knock the ball out of his hands, and then there was a little situation that happened. Let's take a look at this video, and then I want to get Bezo's response after.
Look at Dion. Hold on,
It's a lot of energy around this team every single week. Is that too much energy? Like every week they fighting not only the dudes on the field, they fighting the fans, they fighting the media. What's going on in Colorado?
They like the new Miami, bro. You remember the throwback Miami? You remember the throwback Miami with the boys Hey, B, they like the new Miami, bro. Everything they do, dog. They games packed everywhere they go, bro. They like bro. It's crazy, bro. But that's right, bro. That's how you come handle that for your brother, bro. Get out, what is you doing, bro? Why is you touching the ball, boy? You about to get beat up.
Right. There's a lot going on in that video. There's a lot going on with this team. Look, Coach Prime has this team in a good position. I think they won 4 games last year. Who would have thought? Was it 4 games or 2? I think it was 4 games. Now they're sitting at 7-2. Huge turnaround for them. Bezo, some people are saying that Coach Prime need to bounce to the Dallas Cowboys. How you feel about that?
Hey, Shedeur,
they done brought Dallas to Colorado.
Shedeur going and the daddy going too.
Ooh. Hey, that's Players Only presented by Vivid Seats. We go behind the headlines next, and then Kayla joins us back as well.
Yeah.
And myself and Cam Newton was watching you. Cam was damn near running at you.
It right there.
And I saw crazy, an attention to detail, focus that I haven't seen in a very long time in any teammate and any athlete. Where do you get what is that? Where do you get that from? Knowing you got all this stuff going on, all these stars and celebrities coming at you. How do you stay focused like that?
Remembering that you was just an HBCU kid that couldn't do it on the Power 5 level. That's really what it was. I don't forget anything. I don't forget what anybody ever said. And personally, I'm not one to, make friends or feel like just because success is going on now, I'm gonna forgive everybody. Like, nah, whatever you said at any point in time, I'm not really a forgiving type.
Jeez, that's
all
tough.
right, y'all. What's tough?
Ooh, that was the pickup. Oh, you wanted to pick up out of there. All right, we'll do that again. Want to do that again?
Well, you said less tough. That's not the pickup, sir.
Huh? No. We supposed to go to segment 4.
I know. Shut up.
Oh.
I'm trying to get us there. You talking about some bad stuff? I don't know where to go from there. All right, y'all. Count me in a 3, 2. Okay, y'all, it is time to go behind the headlines, switching gears just a little bit. And the first topic of discussion made headlines this week. Beyonce is leading the pack with 11 Grammy nominations. And there's one big question, y'all. Can she finally secure Album of the Year? Despite being the most nominated artist in Grammy history with 99 nods, she has yet to take home this top honor. This year, Beyonce is, of course, up against some super mega heavyweights like Andre 3000, Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. So I want to know, guys, do you think that this is the year that the Queen Bee takes home the crown?
Absolutely, she takes it home. One, she was snubbed at CMA. Is that what it's called, the Country Music Awards? right?
Absolutely.
Like, was she even nominated for anything? They came together and they said, "We ain't letting them in over here. We're not letting that happen over here. This is one thing that we own right here." Look at Brian over there. We got look at Brian over there. Look at offline. We got a white producer here. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Beyonce over there too.
Bezos, Jay-Z so smart. He's always seeing around the corner. He knew, that Beyonce had this in her back pocket and this was going to come. She's going to have an amazing rollout. And so when he received his award last year, he talked about this. She's the most nominated. Not only is she the most nominated, I think she has the most Grammys. And she hasn't received this award, like Kayla just said. So the Grammys always self-correct. And you're going to see a Beyonce show. This is going to be all about Beyonce. So she'll take this home, and she'll probably take home a few others, and she'll add to her illustrious career.
So, B, what you think happened if she don't win?
I just can't see that happening.
We ride at dawn. That's what happens.
You gotta
at dawn.
But how does this happen? How can this happen, Kayla? You're talking about Beyonce, and everybody know who Beyonce is. She
let me tell
jumps
you.
into another genre, and it's an amazing album, right? Not only is it amazing what she did in music around country, but she has everyone wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots.
And cowboy boots.
No,
and Levi denim.
For real.
So this is it. And my stance is she might not win. If history repeats itself, she might not win. But this is just the perfect example of how Black people have to work twice as hard to get half as far. And at this point, in my opinion, as a Beyonce stan, I think that Grammys are a prestigious honor, but Beyonce's legacy, cultural significance, does not depend on it. I'm over it. I'm over the Grammy nods. I don't even care no more. She done won 32. We don't need no more.
Does it really matter? But does it really matter?
No.
Yes, it matters. Yes, it does.
Like B, okay, we playing football. Like B, does it matter if you go to the Hall of Fame? Does it matter?
See, that's my question.
You know what I'm saying?
My question. If you don't get the Heisman, if you don't get that MVP, do we equate this to a Super Bowl win? Like, does this really matter as an athlete? Do awards like this matter?
Has so many accolades already. What does it really matter?
Absolutely. Well, it's hard because the difference between sports and music, right, is one subjective. An artist put out an album, a song, and it's your experience, how you experience your taste level around this particular genre, this particular song. So that's the difference between music. And so, as an artist, you got to sit back and say, no, it doesn't matter. Because if you think about the nominees and all of the awards, it could really affect how you create. And a lot of artists go out there and do that. But I say that from an artist standpoint, but I feel like we need to get it right, because how do you compete against your peers? Because a lot of artists, especially in hip hop, say it's competitive. It is a competitive sport. And so we have to get this right. And so this is going to be a big moment for Beyonce. But as an athlete, absolutely the Hall of Fame matters. Absolutely Pro Bowls matter. All-Star games matter. Absolutely.
Yeah, to who though? But you got to, it depends though, B, right? To me, no, it didn't matter, because guess what? I'm trying to get the money. I can't even get to Pro Bowl, Hall of Fame, none of that till I get in the dough first. You feel me? But to you coming in, that's what you're thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Pro Bowl. I'm thinking Hall of Fame, because you already came in with your struggle was a little different. You know what I'm saying? So
listen,
I think you have to be careful. I think you have to be careful too. Like you said, Brandon, to your point, what's your purpose of creating? If you get caught up in this, I want to win the Grammys, I want to win the CMAs, your creative vision starts to shift. Same thing with an athlete. Like, are you in the game to play the game, to win the games? Or your goal is solely to win the Heisman, to win the MVP? Like, what's your focus? What's your why? If it becomes the accolades, that gets lost in translation. You know what I mean? Like mid-game, mid-season, accolades don't matter.
So
at the end of the day, they really don't matter.
Well, so this is the best way I can say it, because I was scrambling for my words a little earlier. But as an artist, the best way to create is just to create what you love, right? Because you can make it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame without winning so many awards, right? People just respect your work. But as an athlete, no, those things matter. They're gonna compare you to your peers, right? How many Pro Bowls did you make? How many touchdowns did you catch?
Yeah.
How many Super Bowls did you make? So that stuff matters. So I think we need to get it right, because I think it feels good to be recognized. An artist going up there, you can see all the emotion. What happens if Beyonce actually snubs the Grammys this year, Kayla? Can you see
and
that
doesn't show
happening?
up.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, she knows she's going to win, and she's like, I'm not even.
She doesn't go to any other awards. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
I just wouldn't even show up. But I'm also petty and not on Beyonce's level. That's why I'm at where I'm at today. Because I wouldn't even go.
Oh man.
But speaking of showing up, okay, showing up and showing out, Jaden Daniels' mom, Regina Jackson, just became a certified NFL agent. Okay, round of applause for Miss Regina.
That's right.
That's an incredible success story. I'm in awe, honestly. The fact is that Jackson is believed to be the first parent of a top 3 draft pick to hold the title, joining a very small but growing list of NFL parents that are stepping into the agent role. Jackson isn't his main rep, but the reality is, look, Daniel's backed by other 4 agents, but her role is clear, okay? She's there to help guide her son off field and ensure that he's protected.
That's
So
right.
what do you guys think? What's your feelings about Regina Jackson becoming an NFL agent for her son, Jaden Daniels?
I'm with it. That's right, mama. Get up in there.
Right.
Get up in there. Get them agents up out of there. They trying to take 3%. And no, man, I had an agent. Let me tell you, I had an agent one time, right? Man, taking 3% of my check, man. Taking 3% of my check, and he calling me, hounding me about my money, about his money. Man, in Christmas, he bought me a fake bag.
He brought you a fake bag. How'd you know it was
I'm looking
fake,
the
bro?
bag up on Louis Vuitton. I'm like, damn, this been kind of fly. Do you feel me, B? I say, this been kind of fly. I gotta look this bag up because one of my dogs like, bro, I want to get that bag. I'm
wasn't
scrolling
there.
on Louis. I'm like, where the fuck is the bag at? Where's the bag? I'm looking at, man, this is a fake bag, man. This ain't no real Louis bag, man. I had to
You
look
ever said
into
something
it.
to him?
Yeah, I said something to him.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
Some of that money back, man. You give me some of that money back, man. You gonna send me a fake bag, man.
Maybe it was vintage.
Oh, man, that bit was clean too. I ain't gonna lie. You know that clean.
You kept
That
it.
shit- Canal.
You kept it. You wore it. You wore it.
I was wearing that bitch through the airport too, nigga.
I love this. Jaden Daniels is a star. Obviously, we've seen players represent themselves. We've seen Lamar's mom, Miss Felicia Jackson, represent Lamar, and she took a lot of flack from this. It makes me wonder, because as you read that last thing you talked about, Jackson isn't his main rep. She's backed by other 4 agents, and she understands her role and how she's going to help him navigate through his journey. I wonder if they sat back and paid attention to all the flack and pushback and obstacles that came along the way with Miss Felicia Jackson and Lamar Jackson, right? Like, that was a real thing.
Yeah.
Owners didn't want Lamar and his mom to strike one of the biggest deals that the league has ever seen. They gave them a lot of hell for that. And it's so interesting, too, when you think about collusion. 8 teams coming out saying no, that was quarterback needed a quarterback, and said, "No, we're not signing Lamar Jackson. We're not interested," right? And then he goes on and wins the MVP. So there's a lot here, and it seems like they're working a strategy here, because when he first signed, I looked up, it was athletes. What is it? Action One or some smaller agency, and I'm like, why did he go here? And so there had to be some type of agreement or some type of deal where they said his mom was going to come in and be a part of this thing. I think it's smart. Ownership is important. You look at WME, you look at CAA, those things were built by athletes. They were companies that were private, that went public. There were companies that were sold, and the athletes didn't get a piece of that. So I like this move by Jaden and his mother.
Absolutely. Do you guys think that if your own mom had been your agent, would that have changed your experience in the league at all?
Jeez. Jay.
Oh no!
Whoa. Yeah, please share with the class.
I wish my mama was my agent. Would have been my agent. Yeah. Hey, Mom Deuce. Hey, you know Mom Deuce from the hood. Mom Deuce not going there and argue. Hey, Mom Deuce going to go get that money.
What she would have did if she how she would have been walking into the boardroom, bro?
You know how she would have walked in there.
I think for me,
she would have been walking. She would have been walking in there like a mama walking to the bus stop, telling somebody just hit her child. That's how she was walking up in there.
Yeah, it been too much emotion on my side. It would have been lovely for my mom or dad to represent me, but I think our generation were the first to kind of do this at this level, and so our parents now are more sophisticated. They're more educated around this, and they're taking this path, right? Because they have to. Name, image, likeness. You can start making money in high school, and so parents and families have to be set up for success, and it starts with the head. So, Kayla, if my mom and dad was representing me, it would have been a mess. It would have been a mess.
Honestly.
Yeah, my dad, like there would have been like a fight, bruh. He might have slapped somebody,
So
and I'd have been right behind him too. I'd have been right behind him too. That's right. I just think about the battle that I went through trying to get my paper in Denver. It was literally a year, right? So it was a year trying to get either them to pay me or trade me. And so it takes a lot of restraint. It takes a lot of, strategy. And maybe my dad would have did a great job. My mom, I'm not sure. But these parents nowadays, they're ready. I love it.
Honestly, there's no love like a mother's love. So I fully support Regina, what she's trying to do for her son. Shout out to the Commanders. Unfortunately, they lost their grip on that NFC division lead this weekend with the Eagles win against the Cowboys. They're in perfect position, though, this week to regain that number 1 spot. They have a Thursday night matchup against the
Let
Eagles.
Them cook. Russell Wilson.
Cook. Okay.
Did you see, hold on, before we move on, did you see your girl Sierra? Did you see your girl Sierra's post after the game? Because we know what you did for Halloween. You were Sierra. For all those out there who didn't see Kayla's costume, go to her page, go back 3 or 4 posts, and you'll have an amazing, photo that you can watch and a video that you can watch. But she went out there and she put out there some quote of letting Russ cook. I'm not sure if y'all saw the little jabs that she threw out there after this big game against the Washington Commanders. Did you see that, JB? Well, JB, you're not paying attention to the pettiness like that.
No. I ain't into that. I'm trying to see who win the game and by how many points.
Okay, well, that's behind the headlines. Kayla's joining us right now. She's tapped back in. Up next is Run It Back. But first, check out this clip from me sitting down with my boy Shady McCoy as he went into the Ring of Honor. This was us on the go.
That's a great question, man. I do regret leaving Philadelphia, though.
You won a Super Bowl.
That's true, I did. I look at like the guys like the Aaron Donalds, good friends of mine, the Larry Fitzgeralds, and we will only recognize them as being Cardinals or Rams. And I had that type of talent, I should have been that. And things worked out for me, obviously, right? I kept doing great things, but like to get into some doors of getting some ownership of the team, right? Skipping the line a little bit to be a GM, I think I'd have been perceived a little bit differently. I'd have stayed there. And I think about some good, really, really good years I had in Buffalo. They got overshined because it was Buffalo.
Yeah. You say one of your biggest regrets was leaving Philly. If you can go back, would you change it knowing that? Because when I look back, I'm like, yo, you won a Super Bowl.
Well, that's a hard question because
it is very hard.
Because the Eagles, they won a Super Bowl in 2018, and I'd have won a Super Bowl.
Or messed it up.
No.
So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could have
been easier.
Could have been a fumble or something. You know what I mean?
I don't fumble.
How many fumbles you average a year?
1, if that. See?
Let's run it back and take a look at some of the best from this week. Bezo, specifically, I know that you wanted us to play this clip by Clemson corner Ashton Hampton. Y'all take a look at this.
Ooh.
how he do it. Look at it. Look at the transition. Look at the transition, B.
Listen, it's a great pick, but first, like, bro, what happened to protecting the red line? Ooh. For the red line, the red line for everybody out there
that's
watching.
Why I said interception.
The receiver's supposed to be 3-4 yards away from the line. He way out there by the sideline. He made it easier for this dude.
He jammed him out there, B. No release. That's what these players are missing too. These young boys ain't got no release off the line. Look at that. Watch how look how he turned his head around. Snatch.
So you need to highlight that too. I know you want to talk about the pick and the one-hand catch, which was phenomenal, and I'm gonna say a lot of that is on the gloves. Every week I feel like some football players making a catch like this, but man, what he did at the line of scrimmage, he dogged him. You ain't supposed to be that far out.
He was out of bounds, man. He coming out the game.
Yeah, bro. Don't come back. I would have told if I was a receiver coach, I would say just go straight into the locker room.
Yeah, that was bad. That's a nice pick, though. I like that pick, boy. And look how he ran off with it.
Right.
All right, y'all, keeping it on theme with crazy plays. Saquon Barkley had a crazy play last week, so we're going to tag onto this little clip of him. No, he's just talking to the media. Okay? Talking about transitioning from the Giants to now the rivals Eagles. Take a listen.
Fresh start. Treated the offseason a little different. Allowed my body to more focus on being a football player, training like a football player, not training like a lifter, not training like a track athlete. We were doing all those little things that I didn't have last year because of the tag and me sitting out. When I was able to, find a new home and know I was going there, it was like, I got the guaranteed money I want. I got the contract that I want. The last 3 or 4 years, I've been on a 1-year deal. I can go back and playing ball. Like, yeah, I'm jumping over, people again because I got money. I have security. I have financial security.
It allows you to play freer.
Play free. And when you play free, I feel like when I play free and I'm locked in, I'm one of the best.
Hello. Saquon said you got to pay to play, okay?
Ooh, you gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay. What do you got to say about Saquon's tape?
Kayla, owners need to take notes on this, right? They feel like this is all business, and guys going to show up even if they're franchise tagged, even if they have 1 year left. But if you're not happy, those are the results you're going to get. You're not going to get a player that goes out there full speed. It's dumb business. Yeah. So, of course, Saquon Barkley is going to protect himself when he's out there. When a player is happy and a player is full, meaning his pockets are full, he's going to go out there and do what Saquon's been doing, right? And it takes me back to Dave Gettleman. Do y'all know who Dave Gettleman is? Dave Gettleman was a general manager for the Carolina Panthers, right? Then he transitioned back to the New York Football Giants. His very first draft, he went out there and he said, I'm taking Saquon Barkley high in the draft. And they said, why are you taking a running back so high? They said, because with this pick and the value at this pick, you need to bring in someone who can be a Hall of Famer. And so the first couple of years in New York, we didn't see that. We saw flashes, but we didn't see a Hall of Fame career. Right now, man, when I was just in Philly last week sitting in Shady McCoy's box, I said, bro, if this dude plays a couple more years here, he can go down potentially as the best running back the Eagles have ever seen. Shady just went into the Ring of Honor. I'm having this conversation with Shady, watching this dude jump over people, hurdle people, and do all of that. He's only 27, and he and King Henry is redefining the running back's value as we speak. King Henry sitting over 1,000 yards already, and Saquon's about to eclipse 1,000 yards. So shout out to Saquon Barkley, man, for doing it the right way, and now he's having a lot of success in Philly.
Man, making the Giants eat their words. Go ahead, Biza.
They ain't give him the opportunity. I don't think he got the opportunity. Like, everybody know Philly got that O-line. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen it last year with DeAndre Swift. He looked at pretty good behind that line. But now you got like a real back. Like you say, B, we ain't really had a chance to see Saquon at his full potential. Just imagine if you've been on the Eagles his whole career. Like, we have been seeing this play 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's just do the right thing. When you go out there and you draft a running back this high, essentially what you're saying is this is our guy, right? This is our quarterback pretty much. The same thing you do for a quarterback, what you do. Like you got to do for a running back. You'll go out there, you draft a quarterback this high, you're going to go get an offensive line. His offensive line was atrocious. So I'm glad that you highlighted that, Bezo, because he never had the weapons. And then the year he came in, I think that was the year he played 1 year with OBJ, and then OBJ was traded to Cleveland. And so he didn't even have the weapons around him. So, and not only that, the offensive coordinators too. I think they brought in like Pat Shurmur and somebody else. Like, what are we doing here?
We got
to go ahead.
We gotta give him something to work with, man. Like your boy over there in Carolina, like he an athlete. Bryce Young, he an athlete. He been balling all of college, but we get to the league, man, and it just don't add up. It don't add up.
Well, it's adding up now, Kayla.
Absolutely. Shout out to Saquon for holding it down for the Eagles. Exciting guy to watch. Hopefully he can stay healthy this season and keep giving us some crazy plays. Let's jump over to our last clip of the segment. Finally, we have Michelle Beadle, and they want this one back. Take it away.
What happened? Hold on. What?
Cooper Jr. recently said, I don't like this, that if the Nuggets don't win this year, I'll try to get on that. They might have to break up the team. Lou, are you buying that this is the last dance for the Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm buying.
Nuggets.
I'm buying it. Beater, you're going to be in trouble today.
That's not fair. That's not even a thing. It's not even a word. You would love that.
Anyways.
Hey, B, listen. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We knew she was. We knew. Hold on, Bezo. We knew she was one of ours.
What?
Hey, the way she said it though, like at first I was like, man, dang, that was an accident. But then it was like she was like, you don't mistake words unless you see them or you say them. You know what I'm saying? You don't mistake words unless you see them or you see them. You know when you be reading shit, and you be like, the community. Oh damn, that's the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, man. Nah, she been seeing that motherfucking word be. She been saying that. She said the niggas. Oh shit. Let's say, ooh.
He said you gonna get in trouble. She's done a great job her entire career. Let's give her some slack. It was a slip up. It was a slip up.
I got some white friends that them mind. I don't say it, but your mind. You feel me?
Do you let them say it? Do you let them say it?
They can't say it.
Right. I'm like, let's just make that clear.
You heard what I said. I say they mind, but they can't say it, and I don't tell them that. But in my head, I'm like, hey, look at my dog, boy.
Absolutely. Funny clip of the week. Shout out to Michelle. I don't think that it was intentional, but shout out to her. That is Run It Back, y'all. Up next, we have Fact or Cap. This is Fact. Brandon killed it in London earlier this season. Check him out.
Oh, killed it. Okay.
Wide receivers in Vikings history.
In order. Jake Reed, number 5. I'm going to go with Anthony Carter, number 4. I'm going to go with Randy Moss, number 3. I'm going to go with a dude named Chris Carter, number 2. And they got a dude playing for their team now that is the number 1 dude.
Well, I wasn't expecting that because I would have put Unc number 1. That's big for him to say that.
Chris Carter just said Justin Jefferson's 1. All time in wide receiver Vikings history. He's 2, Randy Moss is 3.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Before the game, I asked Chris Carter, legend, to rank his all-time Viking receivers. Where do you think he ranked you?
I'll probably say either number 3 or number 4.
He put you 1. How does that make you feel?
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, to put me in front of him, that's something that kind of speaks itself. You as a receiver, you never like putting somebody else in front of you, especially how Chris Carter has played and what he has done for the Vikings organization. That's special. There's words doesn't even reflect how I feel about that. But to say, the guys that came from the Vikings, Randy Moss, Jake Reed, there's plenty of guys that came in this purple and gold that had the right to say that they're one of the top receivers that ever came through. So for him to list me number 1, It's very special. I have goosebumps kind of thinking about it. But Chris Carter has been my guy ever since I came into the league. He was my mentor coming into the combine. So for him to still be here and still to give me those words of wisdom and kind of be in my ear and just telling me what to do and what not to do and being the player that I am, very special, very special.
We had another very crazy weekend in the NFL, but I want to know, what is fact, y'all, and what is cap? Brandon, you're up first. Trey Lance can save the Cowboys this season. Is that fact or cap?
It's cap. It's double cap. The first cap, Bezo. Yeah, the first cap is because when Dak went down, I was expecting potentially Trey to go in. Now all season they had Cooper Rush at the number 2 quarterback on a depth chart, but it's like, yo, you go out there and you trade for this kid. The season's already done. Why wouldn't you give this kid a chance? They end up doing it later on in the game, but obviously they don't believe in him enough, right? And they don't believe it. They didn't believe in him before the year started because he would have been QB2. The second reason that it's cap is because it's beyond him. Just like Jerry said, they have problems all over the board, from the guys that are hiring the coaches and the coaches that are calling the plays and the players that's out there playing. It's across the board. This is a terrible team. And if I was in his locker room, I would already have all of my cars shipped back down to South Florida. I would have my pool guys already at the house getting my pool ready. My landscapers resodding the dead grass because I want to come home to a safe, peaceful environment, because this is terrible. And the Dallas Cowboys fans should retire. Like that, like seriously, like I'm sorry to go on this rant right now, but like, man, I've been thinking about it. Like, Bezo, we've been around the game for how long? 13, 14 years. The Dallas Cowboys are trash, man. They're worse than the Cleveland Browns. They're worse than the Arizona Cardinals.
Team.
They're trash now. Put them at the bottom.
They've been trash.
Jerry
they've
said
been tricking us. They've been tricking us. They've been tricking me at least.
Jerry said it's the best they played.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yes. Jerry said they played better without that. They played better this game than they've been playing with that.
Yeah, well, Jerry is drunk. Jerry's drunk. We've established that. Jerry is very drunk. And we're taking away from that is big cap, okay? Dallas doesn't know who's gonna play QB. Meanwhile, in New York, they're having the same QB issues over there. Okay, over there. Josh,
put him on the hot seat.
Josh, you hear me, Josh? The Jets should bench Aaron Rodgers for Tyrod Taylor. Is this?
Why y'all do me like this? Don't do me like this.
We want to know. You want to know?
It's cap. Hey, is we tanking? Are we tanking? If we tanking, then go and throw Tyrod in there. Go and get up out of there, because we know they ain't blocking.
Y'all tanked yourself. What you mean? Yeah. Are we tanking?
But listen though, B. If they win out, they still in there.
They ain't in nothing. What are you talking about?
Water in the boat.
They still in there.
No, they not. What are you talking about?
Be in there if they win all the rest of their games, they're gonna be in there, man. If they lose again, then Aaron Rodgers come out. But I think we need to get a whole new 22 out there, because they playing bad. They ain't playing no defense. Quinn, and you know I love you, but that's the only one. Him, Quinn.
I'm firing everybody in the organization. But everybody in the business department,
it's terrible,
PR, everybody got to go.
It's terrible, bro.
Players gonna be traded.
They got CFL players could do that.
Okay, Woody, I love you, Woody, but I'm benching you too. I'm benching you. You suspended for a year.
Johnson?
I'm revoking your ownership credentials for a year.
Johnson?
Listen, they know. I keep it real. We doing a complete overhaul. What? We was just talking about Super Bowl.
Josh, you're saying if he loses one more, they can put in Tyrod. You just need one more.
Yeah, if he lose another game, man, it's pretty much over. Put Tyrod in there, man. But right now,
you're never going to invite me back into that building.
Oh my God!
I don't want to be in that losing building anyway.
Okay, B. Well, let's stay in New York. Let's stay in New York, Brandon. Daniel Jones should not be starting in the NFL. Fact or cap?
Yeah, this is tough for me, man. Like, just 2 weeks ago, I was in New York and I stopped by the Giants facility. I'm really close to Coach Dayball, and it's tough because when you get access like that, you know, and you've also played, Bezo, you understand this. It's hard for us to come out and talk like this about anyone, right?
Yeah.
These guys are working their tails off and they're fighting. Unfortunately, Daniel Jones' time is probably coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
Like, and before I say that, I and move on with that take, Dave Gettleman and all the others that were involved in putting this team together, they failed him, right? Now, were you going to have yourself a top 5 quarterback? Probably not. But you didn't give this kid a chance. That same offensive line that we talked about, Saquon Barkley running behind, is the same offensive line that Danny Dimes was getting his head beat in.
Yeah.
You know, and then also the offensive coordinators and playmakers. And so this kid has fought his tail off to get back healthy and then also try to get this team to win some games. But unfortunately, it's over. It's over. So, fact.
Man, big facts. Dimes and the Giants are fading pretty fast. But meanwhile, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, they soaring, y'all, okay, Josh? The Eagles are a more dangerous team than the 49ers. Is this fact or we going cap?
We going fact. Listen, y'all seen when the 49ers been, you know, when they've been on that streak and they got that energy, like they a different team. Right now, I feel like Philly got that same energy, like, you know, like that we seen on San Francisco. They players is back, they back healthy. Bro, they look crazy. And they got Saquon back there running the ball just crazy, bro. It's nuts, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, they're not. No,
yes,
but we can move on. They're not.
They're more dangerous. They're more dangerous.
They have some weak spots and it can be exposed when it comes to when the real season starts. The real season starts in 2 weeks. Right after Thanksgiving is when football season finally begins, and we're going to see exactly who they are, right? And then especially when you get into January.
No, man, you gonna see who they is. You finna see it. Bro, them people finna be killing them people out there, man.
The offense is too outside of Saquon Barkley. You stop the run, man. It's like, I don't know.
AJ Brown is back.
I know. But here's the problem.
Making a huge difference.
Here's the problem, Kayla. And if they listen to me, I'm giving them the key. They can fix this thing right now. If you go back to when Jalen MVP, all of that conversation. And then you go back to their Super Bowl year, Super Bowl year, right? What were they doing? They were running the ball extremely well, and then they were taking shots. They had an offense that we call keep it simple, stupid, right? If there's 8 in the box, I got AJ and I got Smitty outside. We're throwing slants and goals, right? Now, if you're going to play coverage, you're going to play cover 2, you're going to play cores, all of that. All right, we'll just hand the ball off. We'll do that, right? And then you had a quarterback that's dynamic who can do all the things. They're not doing that anymore, right? How many times do we turn on the film and you just see just jump balls down the sideline? They're not doing that. I watch games and quarters go by without Smitty even getting a target. I don't know what's going on in Philly. They're winning, right? So when you're winning, you don't always see all the little things. And then it comes December, January, those things can creep up on you. But if they're listening to me, they'll fix that offense and they'll be dangerous. As dangerous as Bezo's talking about.
That's right. They still dangerous.
And we shall see. AJ Brown is finally back and healthy. He's making a difference for Hurts. Will that help them in their playoff run? We shall see. But speaking of great receivers, guys, Brandon, this one's for you. Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the NFL. Fact or cap?
Woo! I love A.J. Brown. You just talked about him, Kayla. You brought him up. Justin Jefferson, obviously, over the last couple years has been the guy. Tyreek Hill has had some phenomenal years. Obviously, because of the quarterback situation in Miami, he's no longer up there. Stephon Diggs go down with an ACL on a new team. And so watching that game the last couple weeks, I said, you know what? Jamar Chase, he's biting on the heels of Justin Jefferson. And so right now, the National Football League, right? What have you done for me lately? I would say Jamar Chase is number 1, but collectively, it's Justin Jefferson. Everybody knows that. Justin Jefferson's that guy. If you ask the quarterback, who do you want to draft right now? They're going to have Justin Jefferson number 1, and then maybe Jamar a close second. But right now, who's hotter? Justin Jefferson. it's Jamar Chase for sure. 260 yards, what is it? 263 touchdowns, 260 yards, something crazy like that.
Yes,
and also what I said too, and I gotta apologize to everybody out there that watches us on Vivid Picks, right? I said it's gonna be less. I said Jamar Chase is not gonna have a big day. What happens? I turn on the tube, and this boy got 3 touchdowns. I need to apologize to everybody out there that ride with I Am Athlete on Vivid Seats and Vivid Picks. Okay, I put y'all in a compromising position. Okay, and I shouldn't have did. That boy went for 200 something yards.
He always kill the Ravens. Hey, you
right?
know who remind me of, bro? He like a Percy Harvin, bro. Like a Percy Harvin, bro. Like a Percy Harvin, bro. We ain't really been seeing him to be like see him be on his full potential either, because he been talking money talk too. He got that money, bro.
No, they're gonna have to see him. No, I saw that after that game. I said, he put the Bengals in a compromising position. Right? They really gotta pay this man. You think he ain't show up this time? He definitely ain't gonna show up.
He definitely ain't showing up.
They certainly need to pay him. He leads the league in catches, yards, and touchdowns. So pay that man. Give Uno his money, okay? His money. That's what he said. That money. Finally, Josh, our last topic of the day. Benched QB Anthony Richardson should want out of Indianapolis. Is this fact or is this cap?
This is go ahead. I'm about to take
cap. B, he should want in. He should want in. Get Joe Flacco out of there. Get Joe Flacco out of there, man. Put Anthony Richardson back in the game. Let him get them reps that he been missing since he been hurt, and let him go into the next year.
Let me tell you something.
He needed.
Let me tell you something, Josh. I don't know if Chris Ballard was in Chicago when we were with the Bears, but Chris Ballard was in the front office with the Chicago Bears, maybe right before you got there. Chris Ballard is a phenomenal general manager, and if he was fired, right, which I don't think that will happen. If he was fired, there would be so many teams lined up to, hire him. Even teams that got a good general manager, they probably fire their general manager to get him. So if Chris Ballard sat this gentleman and said, you're not good enough right now, you need to ride the pine, then I'm riding with Chris Ballard. Chris Ballard is one of the greatest football minds I've been around. I trust him. Players trust him, coaches trust him, owners trust him. And so, Josh, this season is done. I don't know why you throw him back out there. What are you doing? Like, he needs to get his habits better. Maybe that's the thing. And I don't want to say that because I don't know what's going on there. I'm not that close to it. But if he was benched, it was for a good reason. Outside of just being tired, coming out one play.
Yeah, that's why he need to be out there. He need to get his win up. Because y'all taking him out the game. Put him back in the game. Let him get his win right.
Period. All right, y'all. That is fact or cap. Up next, we have Brandon telling us why the Chiefs will not go undefeated this season. What a take. Okay, this is unpredictable predictions coming up next.
Ooh, I like this one.
All right, y'all. Hit me with these unpredictable predictions. Brandon, you go first. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so listen, before everybody go crazy, okay, understand the title, Unpredictable Predictions. It's easy for us to go out there and say the Chiefs will win a Super Bowl again. It's easy for us to go out there and say Lamar Jackson's going to win his 3rd MVP. That's easy. Now, is it easy for them to do that? No. But is it easy for us to say that? Yes. Because what we're going to do, we're always going to go with what's trending in the news space and the new news airways right now. My unpredictable prediction is this, and I wanted to do this a week ago. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be in the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. Destiny is around this team. I was watching this in DC. I could have went to the game, but I was under the weather. You can hear it in, a little congested. And I chose to stay in my hotel. So I'm sitting in my hotel, I'm watching the game. And the game is coming down to the wire, right? They come back. They down 2 scores, Kayla. They come back. Not only do they take the lead, but then they're in a situation where it's like a little iffy. We're on the fringe. There's still a minute left on the clock. If we punt it, Jaden Daniels, this kid can come down and still win because we're only up by 1, or they can get into field goal range and kick a field goal, right? I believe they had their timeouts too. Or no, they didn't have their timeouts. They blew them. That's how they got down to 1 minute. And Coach Tomlin calls a timeout and he says, let's go draw them off sides. And Dum-Dum on the other side, the little rookie kid, he jumps offside. And in that moment, you know what I said? I said, oh, this is destiny. This is destiny, right? The percentage, the chances of a kid jumping off sides after a timeout, knowing what Coach Tomlin is going to do, and everybody on that side, Dan Quinn being a Super Bowl champion and a great defensive mind, huddling up his team and saying, don't jump off sides. If you jump off sides, we don't have a chance. They jumped off sides, and I said right away, it's destiny. I text Sierra, and I said, glory, glory. They're Christians, right? And I'm a Christian too. I said, glory, glory. She FaceTimed me back. She said, brother. I said, hey, we going to the Super Bowl. Make sure you got 2 tickets for me.
Put me on the list.
Yeah, put me on the list. I'm telling you, hey, Kayla, that's the trick. You got to say it early, right? There's about absolutely 5 people in the league right now that they could potentially win a Super Bowl. Like, put me on the list right now. Y'all go to the Super Bowl. I need them tickets. Yeah.
I like it.
That's right.
Can I get a +1?
So my unpredictable prediction is the Pittsburgh Steelers will be in the Super Bowl, and Sierra will be a part of the festivities. I don't know if she's gonna do my goodies. You don't think Kendrick gonna bring her out? If Russell Wilson's in the Super Bowl, Pittsburgh Steelers, Kendrick Lamar brings out? No chance.
You bring Lil Wayne.
Why am I doing this Trump thing today? What are we going to do in America, guys? We're doing this Trump thing. I've been doing this all day. I've been doing this all day. I don't know why.
Dance party with Beyonce. Okay, Josh. That's B's unpredictable prediction. What is yours this week?
Mine is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson beats Jake Paul. I think he don't knock him out though. He don't knock him out. I think he cut him real bad, and he's going to stop bleeding, and they start the fight in the 7th round. That's what I think. Bruh. Mike Tyson, that's my prediction. The fight is over in the 7th round. Cut. Over.
Cut. Ooh. Are y'all watching? I'm watching. Are y'all watching? Who's watching?
Yeah, we watching.
Is there some sort of like a free stream? Can you share your screen with me or something? I'm not paying to watch this.
They got ways. They got ways. We gonna chop it up later.
Kayla got Netflix.
I'm my mom's. Yeah, I'm on my mom's account, so I could do that. That requires me to not pay anything more.
You make too much money. You getting bags from everywhere for you to still be on your mama's account.
Please.
They gonna hear this. They gonna.
What I do with my coin is my business, and I'm not using it to pay to watch Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This production.
It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be entertaining, and I feel bad for Mike. He's too old. If it goes past 3, I'm with Bezo. Bezo, I don't think it's going to just be a stoppage. I think it's going to be a knockout, bro. Just one blow. You see how he was hitting them boys? Man, bam! He was catching them. Hey, listen, I ain't saying he a great boxer, but he got a little fist behind him. He got some power.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, we got to get on this too, B. All these football players getting knocked out, man, in the rain, man. We keep losing to these basketball players. We got to get this together.
Bro, you need to jump out there, bro. We need a win, bro. Go out there,
We need you, B. We need you. Boy, we need you, B. You and Giannis Mutombo.
Man, I hit him with one liver shot. Drop. He gonna be acting like a kid then. You're gonna definitely be acting like a kid. Nah, Giannis too tall, man. I ain't messing with Giannis.
If you got in the ring, I would put my money on you. I would.
Thank you. See, she knows something. You know what?
Because you got some minutes. Some minutes ain't quite right. You know what else?
Turn that switch
you know what
on.
else I'm putting my money on? You know what else I'm putting my money on?
What's that?
This is my unpredictable prediction. LeBron James,
we got?
Bronny James, and the Los Angeles Lakers will make an appearance in the NBA Finals this season.
Oh man!
Hey, listen.
That's my take.
Who gonna be the MVP?
LeBron.
Both of them. It's gonna be the first time we've ever seen father-son co-MVPs.
Look, this is the thing. We've seen LeBron do magical things. We have never seen LeBron James with the battery pack of his son incorporated into his game. He's never had to play for his son before. This is going to be next level. We're
So
not winning
games,
currently.
So right now they're 2 games. They're 2 games out of first, Kayla.
No. What?
I said right now they're 2 games out of first. They started off the season hot. They're 6-4, so it's not that far off. I could potentially see this happen.
We're in a bit of a slump.
Yeah.
But I think that we can rally. We can get it together.
The
We've never seen anything like this
Is that messed up though? Just say they do get to the championship and LeBron like, hey yo, you gotta sit down. My son gotta come up this week.
I don't think he's gonna do that. Yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna do that. He wants to win. We still want to win now. Okay, we know our limits.
Boogie Cousins was on a podcast recently, and he said watching the Lakers pick Bronny shows that, they're not that serious this year. I disagree with that, but that's what Boogie Cousins said. I don't know if it's about He's like, basically, I don't know if it's about championships in LA right now. Kayla?
Yeah, who cares what Boogie says? You heard what I said. That's what I said. That's my unpredictable
I like it.
Prediction, okay? Thanks for keeping it locked, y'all, with us here on I Am Athlete Daily. We will see you next time.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
We talking about practice.
Come see me. I'm about that.
If it's gonna be an interview, I'm gonna conduct it. So I'll answer my own questions.